in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refined.
My name is Warren Allison. I'm president of the American Legion Riders, Cosi Estrada, Post 59.
My name is Steve Aguirre, and I'm with Post 59. I'm a member of the American Legion Riders Group.
We're here today to feed veterans who are in the hospital here in Building 60, and it's a rehab area.
Each month, the American Legion Riders have decided to come here and do a barbecue, if you will, for those people that are here at this facility.
And it's Post 59, Post 36, Post 7, and Post 109 who have Legion Rider clubs in Tucson. You know, you had to have been in the military at certain times to be eligible for a member of the American Legion. And all we are is regular Legion members who ride motorcycles. So across the country we have Legion Rider clubs assigned to different American Legion posts.
America, sweet America, you know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Today we're here honoring our soldiers at Veterans Hospital. These are the soldiers that go back as far as World War II. We've got over 5,888 soldiers right now on the trailer. We want to make sure that we're honoring them now. We don't want another Vietnam, so we want to make sure it stays fresh. Everybody's mind. We want to make sure that there is a war going on. It's very easy to get tight in our little world. We're a country of freedom, very spoiled country at that. We tend to take a lot of things for granted, and freedom is not something we should be taking for granted, because there's soldiers to this day that are fighting and dying because of that freedom. So what I try to do is go around and keep this fresh in everybody's mind. We're fortunate to be able to do this. We're losing a lot of World War II veterans. As a matter of fact, it's at a point now where we're losing something like about, I want to say 1,000 a month. There's not that many left. Then after that comes the Vietnam, which at one time we're losing 600 a day. It's at a point now where we're losing 300 of those through Agent Orange, which people don't realize that it's still affecting them to this day. So for us to come down and serve them while we can is an honor. I do as much as I can to honor our soldiers while we got them. Then we've got those that are coming from Afghanistan and Baghdad, and those soldiers there, which we're honoring too. So I'm just basically honoring all the soldiers from different wars. And we put this one up with a memorial on wheels, which honors our soldiers that are passing now. I was fortunate down the road that I got to meet with Senator McCain. He signed my memorial car, which has all the activity that took place during the 9/11. I have on the hood I have our senators and governors from Arizona. And for me to call it Arizona dedicated to 9/11, I had to have their signatures. And Senator McCain was nice enough to sign it for me. And he asked me what else he could do, and I said I need the other signatures of our other senator and our governor. And he made one phone call. Within a few minutes, he had everything organized. Within a week and a half, I had everybody's signature. And he always said to me that if I ever need anything else, to give him a holler, he'd do his best to help me out. So I'll be calling on him shortly here, because I'm planning on going back to Washington, D.C., and hopefully to New York this time to honor those that fell from the Twin Towers as well as the Pentagon.
This particular site is, of course, for Operation Enduring Freedom, and these are all the soldiers that have perished in Afghanistan, or the war related to Afghanistan. As of right now, we have a little over, near 700 soldiers who've lost their lives, but with the escalation, I'm sure that's going to change dramatically over the next few months. One thing, if we don't have a photo of the soldier, what we do is we put a little image in there of the American Eagle, and then the war that it's related to. And we've done that with Iraqi freedom too. Okay, here we have the Twin Towers, represented by these two gold rectangles, and then inside of them we have all of the firemen who died during the attack. And then over here, it continues up to the top and comes down to here, and then from here on down we have all the policemen who lost their lives. And then of course images of the towers being attacked, and the whole purpose of course is to remember 9/11. One thing that Richard and I are both pretty passionate in is that this country was founded on godly principles, and because of that we have included godly images, Christian images within the memorial. Here we have a photo of an iron cross that was made out of girders. I think this kind of says it all and just kind of shows the scope of the damage in a very confined space. I mean, you've got these massive girders that have been formed into a cross in this little firefighter down at the bottom. And then here we just have images of the military who eventually went off to fight the war in Afghanistan. And this photo here, I think, kind of says it all. They're heroes. This one here, this little girl's holding up a photo that says, "My daddy, my hero." Then around the side here is where we start Operation Iraqi Freedom, and it starts with the soldier up here who died March 20th, 2003, and then it's just chronological all the way down for each panel. There are 100 soldiers on each of these panels, and for Operation Iraqi Freedom we're up to like 45, 46 panels. So I mean, there's a lot, but not a single soldier gave their life in vain, that's for sure. Richard's passion for it inspired me, and more importantly, my wife inspired me. My wife is in the military, and she actually spent a year in Afghanistan. So it's kind of close to home, and she was kind of nervous when I was doing this because she didn't want to see anybody that she knew. When I was doing the research for this, I bring up the photos of the soldier that passed away, and I would quite often run into pictures of family members too. Family members crying over a flag-draped coffin, or just seeing children and knowing that that was their father or their mother that passed away. And it was very hard. I mean, it was pretty emotional in the beginning.
When I am on your shoulders.
Now this little car is a miniature of one that was airbrushed, and we're trying to put the actual car on there, the pictures of it. John McCain here signed this on the car. It was one way to show that we supported our troops. There's so much negative in the media about all the deaths and everything. We wanted to show a positive way of saying, yeah, good job, guys. Well, I have been in the military, and we're stationed all around the world and supported Desert Storm and Iraqi Freedom and all these other operations, and we know what it's like to live in a tent in the desert. So we wanted to show support and different ways of showing what's happening in the world in a mobile forum where we could take it to Washington and let those people know that there is support for the troops out there. And this car is to help raise money for the Children's Second Chance, which is an organization that helps kids that may not have a chance to do anything else, which is another passion. You know, I have kids, we all have kids, and we want them to go down the right roads, and some of them don't have parents to help them out. So we, or Richard and his organization, is trying to do that. And this is going to be raffled off to help raise money. Late summer, early winter, I think probably September, October timeframe, we will be finalizing the raffles, and I will be picking a winner, and the American Legion will be picking a winner. There's 5 winners total, and we can hopefully raise enough money to get some publicity for the Memorial on Wheels and the Children's Second Chance organization. We do this as a labor of love. It's something we have a passion for, supporting our kids and our troops, and just letting the world know that there is support for our troops out there. And so the more we can get this trailer and car out around the U.S. and show that there is support, maybe it'll rally some more people to actively support the troops. And that's what it's all about.
I think that America needs to not forget what happened in 9/11 and any of our wars. It's just something I feel just is from my heart, that I know it comes from Richard's heart for what he does. And it's a beautiful car, it's a beautiful memorial. I enjoy doing this for him. It's addicting to me to do it and see the faces of the people that come out and see this, and the smiles, the tears, the emotions that are drawn out of this. And then they ask why, and it's just because it's something we need to have to do. It's just like going to school. You got to go to school to learn. Well, this is another learning experience. And then this is also all done out of Richard's heart and from donations.
This is probably going to be a war that's going to last for quite a while. So I just want to make sure that I'm there for our soldiers. And as they fall, they'll be going on the trailer. And during this time, we'll be able to honor them as I travel into the different states and whatnot, to make sure that they're not forgotten, and that the freedom that we take for granted, that realize that it was because of these people and the people in the past that made this possible for us to do this. So there's not enough I can do for our soldiers, and so I do this. Financially, it comes out of my own pocket, but you know what? They're risking their lives every day for that. So money's nothing. I can always make money, but to give your life, you can only do that once. So what I do is nothing compared to what they're doing for us.
I think it's a great honor for our vets to be honored in such way that Richard has placed them on this trailer here with the names of the fallen heroes, if you will. And we shouldn't forget them, and this is a good way of not forgetting them.
It's a big tribute to our men and women who are serving and have served overseas.
It's just a dedication to the soldiers that have given their lives to help keep us free and other countries free for what we believe. We just need more help to sponsor this, because this is out of his pocket. Any donations, because we want to make sure that Richard gets back to this year, 2009, September 11th, to New York for the memorial services that will be held there. And we think this would be just a great thing for Arizona. So it'll just make all of Arizona proud, let alone all of America proud that it's back there.
For more information, you can go to my website, memorialonwheels.org. And we should, hopefully we'll keep everything updated, and my BO box number will probably be in there too, so if they would like to help me out financially. But this is one way that I move from one city to another, is through donations. So anything that anybody can do, I appreciate it.